Ready? Okay, let's start. Thank you everybody for taking the time out. Our first press conference, physically at least in 3 years now for Mumbai Indians. We got Pollard from player to now coach, but we'll still call him Polly. We'll start at the left and we'll move to the right.
Do you think as a batting coach,
Speak a little louder.
as a batting coach, do you think the key Indian players like Rohit, Ishan and Surya have to fire for the team to win?
I believe all batters have to fire. I don't think we should single out any one individual. Cricket is played with 11 players. And again, the tournament has just started, for us. So everyone is looking to start the tournament high. Yes, we didn't get off to a great start as a batting unit, but in the end, I still thought that we managed a decent total at the end in Bangalore. So let's see what happens since we're back home at the Wankhede.
As a coach, how do you see the impact player role? Have you cracked down on a formula as to how to maximize the profit of this role in the game?
To be honest, I haven't thought too much into the impact player rule. As I said, a lot of thoughts have been flying around, about it. But for me, you still have to go out and play cricket, impact or no impact. I think the players who are on the field have to make the impact anyway. So again, it's just another dimension that has been added, for entertainment purposes and stuff like that. But for us, it's about focusing on what needs to be done from every individual. If we have to use the player in different scenarios, we do it to try to do it to our advantage. So that's the best way we think that we can use it at this point in time. So, but we haven't, have too much thought into it, because that takes away what you're trying to do, which is prepare for an entire game rather than focus on one particular area, which is an impact player.
The Surya form, last coming into this IPL, he had 3 ducks, and then first game also he could not be able to go in. So is it a bit of a concern as a batting coach, Surya's form?
We have no concern on Surya's form. Again, I believe you guys make more of it than we do sometimes within a team setup and an environment. As I said, people have bad days, and it's unfortunate as cricketers, our bad days are being highlighted, and we keep speaking on and on about it rather than trying to look at the positive of what he has done, over the past 18 months or so in cricket as an individual. So we do it on a day-by-day basis, and the way that he's striking the ball, the way that he's training and stuff, we have all confidence that he will do his talent justice, and we continue to back him, and we hope that you continue to write good things, so if even he comes across it, he can be positive and entertain you guys as the Indian public.
Kyron, you have been an important part of Mumbai Indians as a player over the years, so many years we have seen. But how is it behind as a support staff, and do you feel like going out there with a bat when you see some collapses?
No, man. Obviously, when you make decisions, there's a lot of thought that goes into it. I've played cricket for a long period of time, and I don't do things Viking. So, for me, it's just about imparting the knowledge that I've gained over a period of time into the guys. Each and every person has the opportunity, and it's a transitional phase, for us, and I'm looking forward to it, and I'm continuing to try to harness the talent that we have and give them the best advice, so they can go out and try to do justice to their talents on the cricket field. But to say, I'm looking forward to going out right now, no, I've been playing cricket for the last 2.5 months, so there's a well-deserved rest.
What is the team news like? Everyone is available for selection. And secondly, can you talk about Tilak Pollard, kind of innings that he played in Bangalore? He was second highest run taker for Mumbai Indians last year, and he began the season with the match. So, talk about Tilak Pollard also. Everyone is available for selection.
Tilak is a fine young talent. I guess the guys would have done their scouting, a couple of years ago when we got him into the team. And as you said, he finished the second highest run scorer for us, and he continues, to show, he has a lot to offer for cricket. So long may that continue, and he continue to go through the process, each and every time to be consistent. We're lucky to have him, and hopefully, I said, he can continue his form. We know how this tournament goes. You can start high, you can go in a low, and then you can finish on a high. So we take it as it comes, but the most important thing is preparing each and every time to go and, face the opposition. And in terms of selection, the good thing about that on my part is that that's not part of my portfolio. So, but as much as I know, everyone is available for selection.
Hi, Karen. Can I ask you about Tim David? He's a guy who obviously fills a similar role to the one you had for many years. Can you tell me a bit about him, his strengths, and what it's been like working with him over the past 2 seasons now?
Tim is a very, very, very intelligent young man. Knows what he wants to do. He's taken a different path as an Australian. He's gone around the world, tried to get experience in different conditions. Now he's interested, with a job here at Mumbai Indians, and he's doing it. I think he's trying to learn. He's trying to put the pieces of the puzzle, together to get the right formula of to go about it. Because I know batting at that number sometimes it's not the greatest position to be in, because if things doesn't happen, they blame you, and if things goes well, you go dormant and no one praises you. So for him, it's just about learning, and he will get there at that point in time. But I think he has great power. He can hit the ball. He's a strong guy, and it's just a matter of trying to do that consistently whenever the team needs it.
Ollie, what do you have to say about the performance of the last game of Nehal and Asher? They were hitting a long ball as well, and what do you have to say about their performance?
Again, we're not surprised within our group. Obviously, you guys would have been seeing them for the first time. The scouts would have gone out there and do their due diligence on these individuals, and it's good to see the younger guys coming in and having that sort of impact. It gives them that confidence throughout the tournament. Whereas at times, I'm sure they were nervous. But to come out and get that first game under their belt and show the promise that they have, it's just a matter now of continuing that. Not being too overhyped or not getting too high, but trying to stay as level as possible, because the journey would have just started, for them. So we look forward to good things, from them, and we'll continue to give them all the support and courage, that they need.
Kairan, Mumbai Indians did not have a good game last first match. It was every team gets a break, long break in between the tournament, and you guys got 7 days break, which is, I think, would be enough for soul searching immediately. How would you analyze the break, and what exactly did you do? What did you tell the guys that, okay, you guys won, but what exactly did you tell them?
What I can say, if you say the conversation was the same as the past 11 years, because we haven't won our first match. But in terms of soul searching, when you start to get too deep, that's when you start to think and you start to panic. One game out of 14 doesn't give you the sort of luxury or per se to go and soul search, because it's just one game, new guys coming into the team. So it's just about going back and seeing where you went wrong, where you can improve, and if every time you can come out and improve by a couple percent each and every time in each department, I think we're going in the right direction. So it was just a matter of passing days, getting some practice in, and now obviously today, the day before the game, look forward to that challenge tomorrow.
Ollie, you've been part of many classic games against CSK. Now that you will not be on the field, A, how do you feel about that? And B, what are you telling the youngsters how to take that pressure?
I'm fine. I'm feeling fine. I'm okay. Obviously, there's a lot of pressure, so I feel sorry for them. But it's just another game. Obviously, it's a big game, as we call it El Clasico of the IPL, Mumbai versus Chennai, and a lot of expectations trust upon this match in terms of who's going to come out on top. But again, it's about keeping calm, watching that white kookaburra when you're batting, and when you're bowling, just try to keep it in the right areas and continue to go about the plans that have been set to dominate the opposition. So I look forward to that. I look forward to my batters coming up against DJ and his bowlers, and hopefully we can see how that goes and who can be singing at the end of it, or who will be singing and who will be crying.
Sorry, final one, Ollie. You know this crowd very well. Technically, MI is returning to the fortress after 3 years. How does it like coming back here now?
Fantastic feeling. Keep telling the guys, if you have no form, you have no confidence, and you come to play at Wankhede Stadium, straight away before you even bat the ball, you just get that sort of confidence and motivating factor. The crowd, the ground, everything about Wankhede is fantastic, and it just gives you that different aura. So hopefully they can take it in, and they can come and show the fans what they have been missing for the last 3 years. Because I know everyone is anticipating exciting sort of atmosphere. We too, and hopefully we can make them smile, and we can start all the other teams or a couple other teams who have gotten the opportunity to play at home. So Saturday is our opportunity.
side in the Mumbai Indians squad this year. Would you be able to tell who are the leaders? Maybe you have spotted in different areas like batting, bowling, fielding, and captaincy.
I won't tell you. You give me some ideas of who you think are the leaders first.
It's a young squad, so I'm asking.
Oh, you're asking? No, obviously you're a leader in your own right in different aspects. Everyone has their strengths, everyone has their weaknesses. But I believe instead of trying to identify leaders and all of that, we focus on what's needed, and the senior group of guys take the younger ones, help them, and in the future years we can see future leaders coming out of the Mumbai Indians camp.
It's the last one.
Yeah, as a Mumbai Chennai have been arch rivals, and we have seen the contest that they have post Chennai. MS Dhoni has been one crucial factor for Chennai. As a rival, how do you see his? He's not getting older; he's only getting in shape. How do you see that? And also, he's getting better, batting getting better. How do you analyze, considering you have taken retirement, but Dhoni continues to be there?
Personal choice. He loves it. He has the opportunity to. But he has been a great servant of cricket, for not only the Indian public but around the world as well. So for him, long may it continue. But in terms of what we need to do, we just need to negate him. Fortunately or unfortunately, he plays this season everywhere he goes. He's going to have a home crowd and a home support because of what he has done. We have felt that, years ago when we had our own icon, Sachin Tendulkar, playing for us, no matter where we went throughout India, we had that support. So again, for him, all kudos to him. He deserves each and every credit and plaudits that he gets everywhere that he goes. But our focus is not to look too much into that, but is to try to negate the threat that he may pose, and if not, come out on top at the end of the day.
Thank you so much.